Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Soul Speak. I am your host, Emily Miller, intuitive guide and healer. All right, so today we are going to talk a little bit about these limiting beliefs and how they show up in your life. And I thought it would be fun because I'm kind of going through some big life changes right now. And it seems that a lot of people in my life are going through some big life changes too. So if I am and they are, I can only assume and intuitively know that you probably are too. So when you get into the spiritual world and start understanding how the world works and how the universe works, more specifically in source and higher self, and how they are communicating to you and how you can look into your world, your environment, into the people and places and things in your existence, and then use those to understand what is going on in your creator field, in your energy, what sort of beliefs you're holding about yourself, and you learn how to interpret those things and know that you're creating them, then they become more apparent. They become louder. They become bigger. And it's not that they're new and that, well, they are new, but not that this is a new phenomenon for you. You just haven't understood it, and so you haven't been paying attention to it. And now that you know that this is how the world works and that you are creating everything, then you start to pay attention and you start to see how all of the things that you don't like in your existence, how they are there, thinking about how they got there, and then wanting to change them. So right now, I am in the middle of selling my house and moving. My whole entire family, we have made a decision, very intuitively led, that we are going to be moving from where we currently live across the country to a whole brand new place. We are changing our lives dramatically. And there is nothing like doing something new to show you exactly what limiting beliefs you are holding on to in your creator field. They become loud. They start screaming at you and you have to pay attention to them. So the most recent thing that happened I'll tell you the story about selling the house. So the most recent thing that happened in this part of the move that made this so wildly apparent to me was that we put our house on the market. We received our first offer. The offer for the house was horrible. It was bad. You could tell the agent didn't really even want to write it. It was like, my clients want me to write an offer for you, so here it is. And I was like, okay. So we got the offer. Didn't have very high hopes for that offer. We opened it. My husband and I are looking at it. And we're like, is this lady serious? Did she really even write this thinking that somebody was going to accept it? And so, of course, me being me and knowing what I know, I went through the offer and I was like, okay, I'm not accepting this. I'm not accepting less than what I know I am worth. And what that worthiness and the value that is coming through to me is showing me right now, because these people in my existence, these people in my environment, the circumstance I am now in, is being shown to me through this offer that is way less than what I know that my home is worth. That is now showing me that I am not seeing my full value. So I had to do some digging and do some soul searching and understanding as to why I received this offer. I feel like, I've been doing all this work on myself and I have been shifting all of these beliefs, how did this happen? I thought, before I put the house on the market that I kind of worked through all of this. And the really fun slash not fun thing whenever you are mastering these tools of reflections and your creator field and knowing like, okay, this is showing me this, so I need to change it. Well, you can get to a point of mastering reflections, let's say, and understanding these universal communications that we're receiving through our people, places, situations, and circumstances in our lives, and saying, okay, well, because this happened, then this is why, and now it's showing me I need to shift this, okay? So the house, the low offer, was showing me that I felt a certain way about myself. If I knew the value within me, then they would see the value in my home and give me what I was asking for, right? But I didn't receive that. And so it kind of took me a moment because I was kind of pissed because I was like, all right, before I even put the house on the market, I worked through all this stuff. So I thought. And when you are meant to master a skill set in this lifetime, the universe is going to make sure that that happens. Your higher self and source and God are going to make sure that this happens for you. They aren't going to let you scoot by on being an 85% master at something because they know that you are meant to master that thing by 100%. So my value and my worth that I was seeing in myself was not full yet, and it still isn't quite there yet, and it's going to take a little bit more time. But what happened with this offer, it allowed me to see that the shifts that I made and the mastery of this skill set was not up to 100%. It was not up to, the maximum that I'm here for. So the universe then has to give me situations and circumstances or people or places of things that will let me see that I'm not there yet. And it will give you these things and things that they know that you're going to pay attention to. The universe knows that I'm going to pay attention to this house. Selling this house is something that is very important to me right now. And getting our full value is also super important. So they're like, okay, Emily, here we go. You want to make these big changes. You want to do this fun thing. This is the lessons I'm going to put in along the way for you, because there's always lessons in all the things that we do. So this lesson came through and showed me that I was not seeing my full value. And so I had to then go in and look, okay, so this happened, this is how I'm feeling about it, and what area of life am I really feeling this way? Because the other thing you have to remember too is that they're going to show you it in the area of life that you're going to pay attention to. But also, they're going to show you it in that area because you're going to pay attention to it, but they're also going to have it be, it's stemming from an area of life that you might not be 100% aware of. And so that's why that we get these loud communications in the areas that we pay attention to, because there's still this belief that we're holding on to that maybe we aren't fully shifting out of, that we need to, because we're still holding on to it here, but not aware of it. So mine was more in the financial area of life, which it seems to be most reflections are stemming from financial right now because of all the things that are going on within me starting this new business and moving to a new location and all that kind of stuff. So they're coming from this area because they want for me, the universe and higher self and source want for me to be able to experience all the financial abundance and know that it's available for me and give me the access to it by clearing out these limiting beliefs. Because once you clear out the belief, then you've opened the pathway for all of the things that you are desiring to come to you, for all the things that are meant for you to come to you. That's why these limiting beliefs, or that's what happens with these limiting beliefs, they are blocking you. They are blocking your access to the things that you are meant to have in this lifetime. Those true self desires, those heart-led things that give you all the satisfaction in this lifetime. So I had to have these communications because they were not fully and completely 100% cleared out. So I did my work, I went through my processes and did some healings on myself, because I use everything on myself first before I use it on any of my clients, my family, anybody else, so that I know that it works. And I went through all of this process. Okay, what is the belief? Where is it coming from? And what do I need to do to shift it? So then I was able to go in and use my intuition to very precisely channel and understand what I needed to do on a physical and spiritual level to get my energy right so that we could receive an offer. And so whenever I dug in and got in there, well, and not just an offer, but the offer that I knew that I was worth, my house was worth. And so I dug in, got in there, did all the shifting, and literally 3 days later after that, so we got that on a Monday, and then on a Thursday, an offer came in, another offer. And it was over what we were asking for, which was so wild and so wonderful and so exciting and such good proof that this work works. And whenever you shift your energy and you shift all the things that you are holding within you that aren't serving you, you are able to open up all of these gorgeous pathways to the things that you need. So we are not still out of the clear yet with this home selling process, because there's still a period where you have, until you get to the closing date and funding. So at closing and funding is whenever it's deal is sealed and it's done. So I'm still continuing to work on these energetic practices and understanding what I need to be holding within me, what I need to be believing to be true about the way that my life is in order to get this result that I'm wanting. So I just wanted to come and do a quick episode today to let you guys know that the things you are doing, the shifts that you are making, the changes that you are putting into play in your life, they are worth it. They are working. And sometimes you just gotta have a little faith and belief in the things that you are doing are the right, perfect things for you. Whenever you can understand that you deserve all the good, you deserve all the beautiful, you deserve every single thing that you desire, you truly do deserve it just for being you, it is a magical thing. The world opens up for you to have everything. And this week I want for you guys to just step into that idea that everything that you want is there for you. It's just a simple shift in belief. I was talking to another friend of mine who does the exact same work that I do, very similar, same kind of work. And she is pregnant at the moment. So another big, big life change. And she's having these really cool experiences with her family and with people she doesn't even know, and with the way that she is being responded to by all these people. They are, which, pregnant people, they always get a lot of grace, right? Because they're pregnant. But she has people bending over backwards for her, upgrading her in travels, doing all of these really cool things that she's not even asking for. She just shows up, she just she just exists, and these people are coming and catering to her and giving her like the royalty princess treatment, because she has done the inner work to believe that she deserves it, and she's receiving it. She's had pregnancies before this with the same, husband under pretty similar circumstances. And these were not her past experiences in the pregnancy. The past experiences were different, very different. And so now that she has started doing this work and has started shifting these limiting beliefs that she holds about herself, she's getting the red carpet rolled out for her that she's never had before. So just know that every shift you make, no matter how big, no matter how small, it is impacting your creator field. The more that you know that you are worthy, that you are valuable, that you are special, that you are unique, the more that you have these ideas and beliefs that the way that you are, exactly as you are, is perfect, the universe will open up for you and start delivering the things that you want. So, not super in depth this week, not super long, and I just wanted to pop in the midst of moving and packing and all the things, to let you guys know that the work you are doing is working. So keep it up. You are doing an amazing, beautiful, beautiful job. Keep reminding yourself of that all week and have a gorgeous, gorgeous week.